Shadows of the Blood Moon. Chapter 3, The Shadow's Reckoning. The trail led Lysandra and her companions through treacherous landscapes and into the heart of forbidden sanctuaries, where ancient guardians tested their mettle and resolve. They encountered enigmatic seers who imparted cryptic prophecies of a looming cataclysm, and they faced adversaries whose very presence threatened to unravel the fabric of reality itself. Armed with the teachings of her parents and the courage that had been instilled within her from birth, Lysandra confronted the source of the resurgent shadows, a malevolent entity that hungered for the very soul of Draythorne. The battle that ensued was an epic struggle, one that shook the foundations of the kingdom and tested the limits of Lysandra's own resolve. Drawing upon the ancient powers that flowed through her bloodline, Lysandra faced the shadow with a ferocity that belied her youth, her very being illuminated with the radiant force of her lineage. With the aid of her loyal companions, she unleashed a torrent of light and magic that banished the darkness back into the depths from which it had emerged. With the resurgent shadows banished once more, Draythorne breathed a collective sigh of relief, its people forever grateful for the tireless efforts of their beloved ruler. Lysandra, now hailed as a heroine in her own right, emerged from the ordeal with a newfound wisdom and strength that solidified her place as the rightful heir to the legacy of her parents. Under her guidance, Draythorne entered a new era of enlightenment and resilience, its people united by the shared ordeal they had overcome. The arts flourished, commerce thrived, and the kingdom stood as a bastion of hope and prosperity in a world still haunted by the spectre of darkness. As Lysandra stood before her people, her heart filled with pride and determination, she pledged to uphold the values of integrity and compassion that had guided her parents before her. She vowed to ensure that the shadows of the past would never again encroach upon the bright future that Draythorne had fought so hard to secure. With the legacy of her bloodline firmly upheld, Lysandra led her kingdom into an era of enduring peace and prosperity, where the light of hope shone eternally against the encroaching shadows. And as she looked upon the horizon, she knew that the spirit of Draythorne would continue to endure, its story etched into the annals of history as a testament to the triumph of love and the resilience of the human spirit. In the wake of the resurgent darkness, Lysandra recognized the need for eternal vigilance, understanding that the forces of shadow were relentless in their desire to corrupt and consume. With the wisdom gained from her own struggles and the legacy of her predecessors, she instituted new measures to safeguard the kingdom of Draythorne for generations to come. Lysandra established an order of protectors, known as the Sentinels of Light, a select group of warriors and mystics dedicated to upholding the peace and ensuring that the shadows would never again find purchase within the realm. These sentinels were trained in the ancient arts of combat and magic, honing their skills to serve as a bulwark against any future threats that might emerge. As the years passed, the Sentinels of Light became an integral part of Draythorne's identity, their unwavering dedication and selfless service earning them the respect and admiration of the kingdom's inhabitants. They patrolled the borders, safeguarded the ancient sites of power, and served as beacons of hope for those who sought protection from the encroaching darkness. Amidst her duties as ruler and guardian of Draythorne, Lysandra never forgot the lessons imparted by her parents, nor did she forsake the values that had guided her throughout her life. She remained a beacon of integrity and compassion, leading by example and fostering a culture of unity and resilience that permeated every corner of her beloved kingdom. As she stood before the gathered sentinels, her gaze alight with determination, Lysandra vowed to uphold the legacy of her bloodline and to ensure that the light of Draythorne would continue to shine brightly, warding off the shadows for all time. With the sentinels by her side, she embarked on a journey that would see Draythorne prosper and thrive, its people forever protected by the eternal vigilance of those who had sworn to keep the darkness at bay. Under the vigilant leadership of Lysandra and the unwavering dedication of the Sentinels of Light, Draythorne entered an unprecedented age of ascendance and enlightenment. The kingdom flourished, its borders expanding to encompass new territories that had long been untouched by the shadows of war and turmoil. Trade routes thrived, connecting Draythorne to distant lands and fostering a spirit of cultural exchange and cooperation. Lysandra, revered as a wise and just ruler, guided her people with a steady hand and an open heart, fostering a society where the arts, sciences, and mystical disciplines coexisted in harmony. The kingdom became a beacon of knowledge and innovation, attracting scholars, artisans, and visionaries from far and wide who sought to contribute to Draythorne's burgeoning renaissance. The Sentinels of Light, true to their oath, remained ever vigilant, their unwavering commitment to protecting the realm ensuring that the shadows remained at bay. Their valor and selflessness were celebrated throughout the land, their exploits immortalized in tales and ballads that echoed through the ages, inspiring generations to come. As the golden age of Draythorne reached its zenith, Lysandra looked upon her kingdom with a sense of profound gratitude and pride. She knew that the legacy of her bloodline had secured a future where the light of hope would forever prevail, where the resilience and unity of her people would withstand any adversity that might seek to darken their path. With the radiant light of Draythorne shining as brightly as ever, Lysandra, the Sentinels of Light, and their people stood ready to face whatever challenges the future might bring, secure in the knowledge that their enduring spirit would continue to illuminate the world for generations to come. And as they looked toward the horizon, they knew that the Age of Ascendance would endure, its legacy etched into the very fabric of history as a testament to the triumph of light over darkness, and the indomitable spirit of Draythorne. In the midst of the Age of Ascendance, a shadow fell upon the kingdom of Draythorne, heralding a challenge unlike any other that Lysandra and the Sentinels of Light had faced before. A darkness, ancient and insidious, began to seep into the hearts of the people, testing the very foundations of the realm's resilience and unity. Whispers of discord and uncertainty crept through the streets, threatening to unravel the harmony that had been painstakingly woven over the years. Lysandra, her heart heavy with the weight of responsibility, knew that the time had come to confront the encroaching shadow with unwavering resolve. With the counsel of the most learned scholars and the support of the unwavering sentinels, she embarked on a quest to uncover the source of this new threat, determined to safeguard the legacy of her kingdom and the enduring radiance that had defined it for generations. As they journeyed through lands both familiar and foreign, Lysandra and the sentinels encountered trials that tested their faith and determination. They faced adversaries who wielded dark magic with unparalleled malevolence, challenging their unity and resolve at every turn. Yet, with each obstacle overcome, their spirits remained unyielding, fortified by the unbreakable bond that had guided them through the ages. In the heart of a desolate wasteland, Lysandra and the Sentinels of Light came face to face with the source of the encroaching darkness, a primordial entity of unfathomable power and malice that sought to consume the very essence of Draythorne. The ensuing battle was an epic struggle that shook the foundations of reality itself, the very fabric of existence quivering under the weight of their conflict. With every ounce of strength and determination they possessed, Lysandra and the Sentinels unleashed a torrent of radiant energy, their combined might serving as a beacon of hope that pierced the veil of darkness and illuminated the path to victory. The clash that followed was a symphony of light and shadow, an eternal struggle that would forever be etched into the annals of history as a testament to the unyielding spirit of Draythorne. In a final, resounding surge of power, Lysandra and the Sentinels banished the primordial entity back into the abyss from which it had emerged, sealing it away for all eternity. As the echoes of their triumph resounded through the wasteland, the skies above Draythorne cleared, revealing a radiant dawn that bathed the kingdom in a resplendent glow of everlasting radiance. With the threat of darkness vanquished once and for all, Draythorne emerged from the ordeal stronger and more united than ever before. Lysandra, hailed as a paragon of courage and resilience, stood as a living testament to the enduring spirit of her kingdom and the legacy of her bloodline. The Sentinels of Light, revered as the guardians of peace and harmony, continued their eternal vigil, ensuring that the shadows would never again encroach upon the realm they had sworn to protect. As the people of Draythorne looked to the future, they knew that the radiant legacy of their rulers and the unwavering dedication of the Sentinels would endure for generations to come. They vowed to honor the sacrifices made and the triumphs achieved, weaving the tales of their heroes into the very fabric of their collective identity. And as Lysandra gazed upon the kingdom she had sworn to protect, she knew that the everlasting radiance of Draythorne would continue to shine as a beacon of hope and unity in a world that would forever remember the triumph of light over darkness and the enduring legacy of its noble guardians.